This is not breaking news. This is not a scandal. This is not about one person. It's about something far more dangerous, something you've been told doesn't exist. You've been told it's impossible, that the system is too big to fail, that the people you trust to hold power accountable are above suspicion. But it is happening right now, and it's not something anyone is talking about, because the problem is so deep, so embedded, that you won't even notice it until it's too late. You might think you're safe because you can't see it, but in the shadows of routine decisions, something has been allowed to grow, something systemic, something designed to protect itself, not you. And it's getting worse. This isn't an isolated incident. This is how it works. Stay with me. The system you trust, it's not what you think it is. It's not driven by the people you see on TV or the ones making headlines. The truth is much more subtle and far more dangerous. It's controlled by an unseen force, something that thrives by blending in, by appearing times normal asterisk. A network of systems that operates in the background, pulling strings while you go about your daily life. When something goes wrong, it's easy to point at the loudest voice or the most visible player. But they're not the ones calling the shots. They never were. It's the system itself that's broken. And that's the problem. This isn't about one bad apple. It's not even about a few corrupt individuals. It's the entire apparatus. And right now, it's quietly eroding from within. Stay with me. What's the most dangerous thing? The thing that happens so slowly, you don't even notice. Years ago, things were different. Law enforcement, courts, government, they were there to protect you, to serve justice. But over time, things changed. You didn't see it happen. Wasn't sudden, wasn't loud, it was small. A decision here, a compromise there, a shortcut, a delay. Those decisions didn't seem to matter, not at first. But the consequences, they stack up. And now, the system doesn't protect you. It's protecting something else, something bigger. This slow shift, this slow collapse is the most dangerous thing because it's invisible until it isn't. Stay with me. It starts with a small mistake, a single shot, a confrontation that leads to a life lost. It could have been anyone, but that one moment triggers something bigger. You're told this is just another shooting, just another isolated incident. But this one mistake, it cracks open something no one wanted to see. What seemed like a simple operation, immigration enforcement, explodes into something darker, a hotel raid. The kind of raid that happens quietly, under the cover of night. Agents swarm, flashlights cutting through dark halls. But it's not just about illegal immigrants. It's about something far worse. Weapons, drugs, millions in cash. And the network, it's bigger than anyone thought. It's not just an immigration problem anymore. Stay with me. This is how it works. What seemed like a routine enforcement operation was anything but. The agents weren't just chasing people. They were chasing a network, a system so deep, so woven into the fabric of this city that it could not have existed without the system's blind spots. It's a web of corruption, connections, and lies. Who benefits? Those in power. Those who've made themselves untouchable. Who absorbs the damage? The people, you, families, communities. In every corner, from the courtroom to the street, this system thrives on compromise, on the little favors. The quiet, blind eyes turned. Drugs don't just move across borders. They flow through the very veins of the system. And when that system breaks, the consequences are immediate. This wasn't a random act of violence. This was the product of a machine that's been allowed to operate unchecked. Stay with me. And then it happens again. A second shock, a second crisis. But this time, it's faster, more violent. The network is bigger than anyone thought. This isn't just about drugs anymore. It's about a system that operates like clockwork, faster than law enforcement can track. It's organized, it's precise, and it's ready for anything. In cities across multiple states, agents hit their targets, raid after raid, building after building. The guns start firing. The resistance is immediate but short-lived. This is no longer just a drug bust. It's a war fought in the streets, in the shadows. But who is really fighting? Who's really behind this? And why has no one noticed until now? Stay with me. Now, let's talk about you. Because this isn't just about raids or networks or arrests. This is about what happens to people times real people, asterisk. You've seen the news, heard the stories. But what about the lives caught in the middle? The families torn apart by violence. The parents burying their children because of overdoses. The neighborhoods where the air is thick with fear. You don't see it because it's happening times just outside your door, asterisk. It's happening in your schools, on your streets. This isn't something that just affects them. This is yours. This is what happens when corruption isn't just in the system, it times the system. This is the price of silence. And it's time we stop ignoring it. Stay with me. This isn't just a local problem anymore. What started in Minneapolis has rippled across the country. A web of corruption and violence stretching far beyond city limits, crossing state lines, touching every corner of this nation. The arrests, the seizures, they're just the visible part. What's happening under the surface is far more widespread. This network isn't isolated. It's connected. From Mexico to Colombia, from Chicago to Michigan, this is a problem that doesn't stop at borders. It doesn't stop at state lines. What happens in one city, in one neighborhood, has already spread across this entire country. And it's not done yet. There's more, so much more. Stay with me. Now, the question is, what happens next? There are three paths. First, there's the asterisk adjustment, asterisk. The hope that after this exposure, the system will change, reform will come, oversight will be strengthened. But is that enough to stop the next wave? Will the damage done by years of silence simply heal with some new rules? Then there's the asterisk erosion, the slow collapse, where cracks continue to widen and what little oversight remains gets chipped away piece by piece. A temporary fix, but no real change. The system continues to bleed quietly until it breaks. And lastly, there's rupture, the worst case scenario where everything falls apart. The system fails completely beyond repair. The corruption, the violence, the betrayal become so entrenched that it can never be undone. Which of these will it be? I can't say yet, but I can tell you this. The danger isn't over, it's just begun. Stay with me. This isn't a victory, it's a warning. The truth is out. The system is broken, but we've only scratched the surface. The arrests, the indictments, they don't fix the damage that's been done. They don't undo the years of erosion, the lives lost, or the neighborhoods shattered. What happens next is up to us, because the conditions that allowed this network to thrive, they're still there. They'll always be there, waiting for the next opportunity. If we think this is over, we're wrong. The real work is just beginning. And it's not enough to just point at the bad actors. The system itself must be held accountable. All of it. No exceptions. No shortcuts. So ask yourself, what's the price of silence? What's the cost of trusting an institution that's allowed corruption to grow so deep? This story doesn't end with arrests. It ends with responsibility. And until we demand it, the cycle will continue. Stay with me.